Sure. It is time. We got the Burning Harlots in, and Carlo from Warps just got in, so we're going to get rolling with the show, but really quick, we're going to do the news. I relieved Def Jeff of his painstaking news efforts this week.
I'm holding the camera now.
Right, exactly. He's just doing too much.
Very important that he gets all of our beautiful faces on camera.
Right. Especially he's got to be able to pan to the Burning Harlots. We have to definitely see them because their voices don't quite do justice.
Gotta see all of the beard.
It's Beardomania here in Tulsa, Cleveland.
Brother.
Yeah. This is the beard show, not the Halloween show anymore. Yeah. Carlo, we got to give Carlo a fake beard so he feels comfortable down here. But anyways, the important stories going on, because you always know, I know what's going on. I have my hands on the pulse of America, Jeremy Shear. All right. Diaper smell gets mom and baby kicked off a Seattle bus.
Ooh.
Which there's been a lot of stuff going on with buses lately. Yeah. Obviously, the big footage in Cleveland with the bus driver uppercutting that chick.
That was a weak fucking punch.
He
didn't even knock her out.
She had a lot of vigor to her, though. I mean, he picked her up and threw like a potato sack off the bus, and she was back in a second later.
If that was a good punch, she would have been knocked out immediately. That's
she'd been like a Little Mac in Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
That should have been what happened.
So if you're gonna knock out a chick on the bus, you're saying
knock her out.
Don't be a pussy.
No,
yeah, break a jaw.
Don't be flashy. Just knock her out.
I mean, it's not a show punch. It should be about business.
Yeah, it's all
business. Going to jail now.
Yeah. So like you can't go on the bus, and it's you have all these maniacs and stuff going on the bus, but being a white person asking for a friggin' transfer, like some information on that, you think that like you're the worst person, like you're a serial killer or something.
They have to fill out a little sheet for you and everything, and God forbid they do any work.
Like, does this bus go? Can I get to Prospect off this? It says Prospect on the schedule. Well, I don't have one because these aren't stocked proficiently. You'd be surprised because there's never like they have the routes for like. If you're on the west side, it'll be like the deep ends of the east side. Mm-hmm. They don't have like the 20A or anything that you actually use. Like,
right.
It's the leftover routes from last year that they have filed in and all the other like pamphlets. But you don't even want to touch those because usually like shit or
really,
something.
They treat you like shit because they figure you're just another white boy that just got a DUI and they're going to be off the bus in 6 months.
Right, because it is a bad connotation being a white guy. You get profiled being a white guy on the RTA. Yep. You're some sort of rapist or weirdo or drunk or
Or you're going downtown to get coke.
Right. In my case, it's all four. But I should still be able to take the RTA where I need to go.
Should.
So anyway, yeah, this so the kid they're at the bus. He just pooped his diaper as soon as I got on because he was having diarrhea, and the driver's like, "Your baby smells really bad. It's not fair. We have to smell that." All these liberals with their bedwetting shit. We don't want to smell your baby's feces. Come on.
It's a bus. She probably improved the smell of it.
Right. It should smell like baby feces. That's that's the feeling I get. You know, like you have sensory things to where, smells bring you back to certain things. When I get on the bus, I smell baby shit immediately every time.
A little kid's hair with the mother let the diaper have shit in it, and she continued to let the kid get her hair cut. So it was horrible.
That sounds sexy.
Jeremy's getting excited. Yeah. A girl can say anything, and it doesn't matter what she's saying. And it's
then I get excited. Talk more about baby shit.
I think baby should be kicked off the bus. I don't think there's any room on the bus.
The driver should have punched the baby.
You're going to jail now. That uppercut would have knocked out the baby.
Right.
That would have worked.
Yeah. That's a time for an uppercut against baby.
How do you uppercut a baby, though? You got to get pretty damn low. I mean,
you got to hold the baby up.
Okay. Well, you throw it, and then catch it coming down?
Yeah. That's when the jumping that they do in Street Fighter comes in.
Yeah, like Ryu.
Yeah.
Just right.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. We've got a little bit off subject already here. Really doing a good job. I'm doing a good job corralling this runaway train.
Keep it on track there, buddy.
But so, that's about it. She's appealing. She's suing them, of course, because anything done wrong to you automatically deserve money. Life is made of gold, and any bad ship should be rewarded by monetary compensation in this world, I guess.
Look, don't ruin my people's primary source of income. Jews got to get our money.
That is true. Jeremy Shear actually goes door to door for his Jew fee.
Yeah, I will get you the best litigation in the city for anything you want.
And she's gonna have to call a Jew if she wants to win the case, right? I mean,
yeah, but good luck at Seattle. So they're all in the music industry.
Yeah. Not a good Jew town, then.
No.
The uppity Jews are in Seattle.
Yeah, the
as
uppity
opposed to
Jews.
the rest of the Jews.
Yeah, the rest of the Jews are in the big
like
city.
Beechwood.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
right.
not like Beechwood. You can't just throw a stone and hit a Jew.
It's not anti-Semitism if you have a Jew sitting right next to you.
Yes.
Or it's the Jew himself. Was that offensive what I just said? I felt really awful just saying that. I really just died a little bit inside saying I got too comfortable with the whole racial thing, which I tend to do from time to time.
Oh, don't worry about it. There are no Jews listening to the show.
That's true. That's why our budget, as you can see.
Yeah, well, we're in Parma. They're terrified.
If any Jews want to help us out a little bit and, unload their banks a little bit and kick into the Tufstein Cleveland Fund, please. TufsteinCleveland4Jews.com. So I say kick all babies off buses because there's no need to. They have strollers. Just give them a good push and meet them down, right? They should make rideable strollers. Why don't they have those yet? It's like a motorcycle, like a little thing, like a scooter's on the parent can sit on, and then it's got the stroller in front.
That's
Def Jeff, call my marketing. Jimmy Shear, call your Jew friends.
The tough street stroller.
Yes, let's get this going. I need the finances. See, he's got it going right now.
Yeah,
The Jew line to give me some money.
Oh, that's what's up.
This is our most Jew bombs we've had in an episode, so I'm proud. And then, let's see, what else is going on? I get all my news in case Burning Harlots are wondering. It is legit. It's from the Huffington Post. So everything I say is viable.
And liberally biased.
Yes, just slightly. When the Jon Stewart is the head of every Jon Stewart thinks Obama is that's their political. The guy's a comedian. It's cool. I know he's really good at what he does, but when your chief Democratic, the one liberal guy that makes sense that they all rally behind is a comedian, it kind of ruins you. You need maniacs like the Republicans have.
It could be worse. It could have been Keith Olbermann.
That's true.
So, at the very least, it's not a sportscaster.
Right. I think Stuart Scott. I'd love to see.
Yeah, Stuart Scott is a political commentator.
Right, that'd be awesome.
Hey, player, what you gonna do about the budget, son?
He's got a lockdown from the 3. Right, all right, whatever. So bear with me on this one. Darth Vader's wife punched after accusations of infidelity. And they're sentenced in England. This happened in England, if you're a big shot, because people in England are out of their fucking minds. An Englishman who punched Darth Vader's wife in the face didn't know the power of the dark side. Or police! Jeremy Shear, there's your Huffington taglines. He writes a lot of the posts for the Huffington.
Yeah, I
do.
Their
taglines. They're funny jokes.
It's that's how I make all my money when I'm not going door to door selling legal aid.
Right. Which I would buy in a second.
Good.
And a vacuum. You can get legal aid and a vacuum at the same time. Also, choice quality steaks, right?
Yes, kosher meats.
Kosher. Jeremy Shear take care of all needs. So if you live anywhere on the east side and you see some scary, grubby-looking guy walking around,
I just want to sell you meat.
He's not going to rape you. Well,
I might.
This is what does selling meat actually mean. Iqbal Hare, 35, was arrested. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no, okay. I thought you actually had a theory on that.
Nope.
Was arrested in Wildeside for assault, which began September 20th, when he believed that Vader, who changed his name from Mark Noakes years ago. So, CJ, it's not the real Darth Vader. This is some idiot in England that changed his name to Darth Vader. I'm surprised CJ's never.
Dress as Darth Vader at least?
No, probably not. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily say.
Wait, is this Darth Vader or Big Van Vader?
Oh, that'd be awesome if it was Big Van. But Big Van Vader wouldn't take that shit.
No, Big Van Vader dropped him on his head.
He'd powerbomb his ass.
Yep.
Right. No, I think it would be cool if he was to change his name to Big Van Vader. Mm-hmm. I wanted to change my name to Stone Cold Steve Austin for a while, but it just didn't work. So the guy, he thought he was trying to bang his wife. How do you compete with Darth Vader? He has all the powers of the Force. I mean, listen, I get cock-blocked by any dude. Any dude can steal any chick I'm talking to. I don't need Darth Vader walking up with, raping my girl without even looking at, just, going like this and fingering her,
This is very similar to where Carrie Fisher's at with her life, too. Most of the stars of Star Wars are a real bottom-end kind of situation.
She was actually cited in the incident, too. She was drugged up and screaming profanities in the background.
Well, that's an everyday occurrence.
Right.
You gotta think, Darth Vader's got a lot of equipment, man. I mean, a lot of it's computer.
Well, yeah, I mean, think about it. Okay, let's get to brass tack. The dong, the Vader dong. It's got to be robotic. It's probably like a 12-inch, like, pulsing robotic fucking... It was built for mass fucking and penetrating of your girlfriend. And you can't compete with technology nowadays.
Yeah, right. Similar to when the helmet comes off the top of the head.
Right. Yeah. So listen, if any Jedi or fallen or Sith masters are hitting on your girlfriend, just back off. Let them have it. They win.
You never win.
That stuff. So, prosecutors said the guy he fled, escaped, even though he was chased by several people. I think they were stormtroopers. They were. I don't know if they were the Death Star stormtroopers or the Endor stormtroopers on speeder bikes.
Right,
Biker Scouts.
Biker Scouts, right. Well, and it sucks because cops in England can't carry guns, but they are allowed to carry lightsabers.
They will beat the shit out of you in England. Man.
Yeah, they will.
And the only way you can fuck with Darth Vader is if you were Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Right, exactly, and he's dead, so...
Right, yeah, it's done.
Yeah, you know, he eats some mushrooms as I've seen Obi-Wan Kenobi, and unfortunately Hayden Christensen was following me around in his green glow one day. That was the worst trip I ever had. It's terrible.
Oh, I'd get my money back for that shit.
Right. It's, just another quick one. Basically some guy in Pennsylvania held a 20-year-old woman at gunpoint and stole her purse, and she gave him a Bible instead. And it's a hot pink. She's a stylish girl. It's a hot pink Bible. It's small, just like an iPod. But she gets, instead of getting emails and texts and tweets, she gets tweets from the Lord. Right? Well, I am Jesus actually does follow me on Twitter. So, hashtag Lord Almighty Savior.
Well, the Bible, the Lord of the Rings, same fucking story.
Darth Vader's good
Same thing.
Right. The Bible's just short of a unicorn popping out. I mean, I don't fucking know about you guys.
So, one more English story from England here. Terry Graham, a mother of two, couldn't breastfeed her children, but now she's fulfilling her maternal instinct in an unorthodox way. She's breastfeeding her 9-year-old daughter's dog, a pug named Spider. She said, some people may consider me a freak. Everybody in society considers you a freak.
So you couldn't breastfeed until you had a dog tearing into your nipple?
Right, how is that easier than an infant who does nothing? Infants are like warm, soft sacks of puke and shit, but they don't do anything. Dogs are like, especially pugs. I've tried to breastfeed pugs before. It's brutal.
Did you get your money back for that acid? Shit.
That was actually at a brothel, but whatever.
Hey, if you pay for it, you pay for it.
Dog brothel. Hey, if anyone wants to use that for an album name, CJ Exceptions or Burning Harlots Dog Brothel, that's trademarked by me.
Does sound like a Harlot album.
We'll call it even for those 3 songs they gave your band.
Right, there we go. Okay, it's fair. Having spiders suck at my boobs mean I finally get to give me a better mother.
Spider.
So it's a warm feeling. I mean, listen, postpartum depression is rough. Women have children and they spiral out. And instead of, going crazy and getting hooked on pills or gaining a lot of weight, she breastfeeds the dog.
She just wanted to say suck on my tit, Spider, without being a dirty girl.
It's fake. That was the whole story.
Yeah. Suck on my tits, Spider.
Like, these British press don't print anything. I don't know why she sounded like she was from Glasgow, but whatever. My accents aren't all that.
They all sound the same.
I'm getting my Irish and my Manchester separated.
All I know is Liverpool.
Right, Liverpool, and then there's like the piker that is that fucking dog mine's fucking gonna show you shite, you fucking bastard. Like that, like the Brad Pitt piker thing. I don't know real accents, but I know like other people's stereotype accents that have already been.
His shit wasn't English, and his shit wasn't fucking Irish.
What was that? That was Australian, right?
Australian. That's what movie is that?
I don't know, but
Brad Pitt.
But anyways, she claimed the dog developed a taste for breast milk in 2010 after licking a bottle she had pumped for the newborn son. So she's got to feel real low about herself. Where her kids don't want her tit. Her tit is only good for a dog. I mean, come on, cut this woman a break.
It's probably because her tits sag down to the floor, so the dog doesn't even have to move.
Right, that's true. Just like because it's a small dog.
Yeah.
So I guess she said it keeps him healthy. It nourishes him. It's great. His shits are a lot more runny though. You should don't give dogs milk.
No.
That's the stupidest thing in the world. You might as well just shit on your own floor and piss all over the walls. So that is the news. Did you learn anything, Jimmy? Sure.
I learned that I really don't like the British anymore.
No, they're foul. No wonder we. Just think if our forefathers hadn't declared war. If those assholes in Boston didn't want to pay their fucking taxes or decided to actually pay their taxes, what would have happened? Because let's be honest, that's what it was. Goddamn Boston getting us in trouble like they always do. They started the shit. But I say thank God now because now they have breastfeeding women. Darth Vader's walking around. I mean. The rest of Europe's fucked up completely, so thank God to our forefathers for our women not breastfeeding dogs.
Big digs.
So we're gonna be back. We're not gonna take a long break here. We're gonna be back in like 1 second, and we're gonna have the Burning Harlots on. Also, Frank Martinez is gonna call in, and Carlo from Orb still to come. So just give us 1 second.